you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Florida Gators offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And that one could serve a lot of purposes. You knock all the butterflies out, you get your first completion.
Yeah, and I agree. You know, the first completion, you get hit, and I always loved it as a player on the first drive to when you got hit, you got that out of the way, you get the butterflies out of the way, then you kind of settle and you realize, all right, this is just football.
Trying play action. Got his man out of the backfield. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
The Gators will hustle to the line. He wants to throw it again. Trying to set up the screen. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So Kentucky's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The play action fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. To throw, it's Jefferson. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
They try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get him in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Vick.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react in plays. So this can certainly open things up later.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on third. Got a man. It's Vick. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
It's complete to the left. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. From the shotgun down, here's an inside give. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Puts it out of the air. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Got rid of it just in time.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Gets it out quickly. After the filthy move, he's got room. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Got his man. Crosses the 30, he's got away. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Kentucky going quickly.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way back up.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Quickly complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3 and going for more. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. To the ground with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Jefferson. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He did not make it, a stone wall on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Got a man, it's Morales. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Gators headed quickly to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gators line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Kentucky. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Gators will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. It's complete on the right side. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense in an empty set. He's looking to throw. Uncorks one. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside.
There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Morales. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Here comes the hurry up.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Kentucky right back to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Hauls it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give on the option. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Caught. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They'll leave it with him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air on 4th down. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football, Dave.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Kentucky going quickly. Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're talking.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Turns it loose. Hits him in stride inside the 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the... Touchdown, Kentucky! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Kentucky 49, Florida 3.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out in the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to fire deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kentucky. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Wants to throw on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. And the Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Gators send out the punt unit. Catches it at the 30. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Sweet cut there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it may...
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? The option look. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Quarterback gets the first down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. And the Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Made it harder on themselves on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 9. Back to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to... Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Wildcats. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fears the pressure. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Gators decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Kentucky right back to the line. To the air. It's Jefferson. Snagged out of the air. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
He's got it near midfield. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Going to the running game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jefferson. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Morales.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Kentucky going quickly. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He's open on the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. Right on target this time. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Jefferson. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of. And
he lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Under fire. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense lining up quickly.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with...
Lots of running room. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They're still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Looking to throw, it's Jefferson. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Going for 6. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They feed him again. Finds a little space. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Gators are facing 3rd and inches. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's in open space downfield. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Kentucky right back to the line. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Morales. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Balls and fired complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The Gators will call on their punt team. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw. It's Jefferson. He's got the back in the middle. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.